Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. Brian Winnikins from Commodity Classic. And thank you to our sponsors, including Elsivia Co-op, Compeer Financial, Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, and Annabis Silo. Joining us right now is Zach Solvedt, and he is owner of G&Z Farms over in Seymour, Wisconsin, near the Green Bay area. I know exactly where Seymour is. And Zach, thank you for joining us today. Well, I know you're one of you've watched some of the delegations, your Corn Congress, and you've been doing that stuff. But what are some of the things you're wanting to do here at Commodity Classic to see and learn?
Thanks for having me, Brian. So yeah, like you said, farm out of Seymour, Wisconsin, just west of Green Bay a little bit. Corn, soybeans, and wheat. We're really excited to learn about a couple new things at the Commodity Classic. Just not one silver bullet, but picking up on a few multiple different things to tie together and hopefully be a smoking gun for this year. With the ag economy being a little tighter, we'd like to cut our costs, but still do a good enough job so we can use a lot of the small things to do better.
There's a lot of learning opportunities here, and you get to go to that. But I'm betting from other attendees here, Commodity Classic, other farmers, there's a lot of talk on the sidelines. I bet you can get some good ideas just from those talks on the sidelines.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's a great networking opportunity and get to talk with other growers from around US and even the world. Just having some side conversations, ask what they're doing different than what you may be doing, getting a few tips and tricks along the way, and it always helps.
We are talking with Zach Solvedt. He is owner of G&Z Farms over in Seymour, attending this year's Commodity Classic. He's also a delegate with the National Corn Growers Association as well, and Wisconsin Corn Growers. And again, he's seeing some of the different things here. Now, back home on the farm, you also sell seed?
Yes, that's correct. We have a NK retailership. We've been grandfathered in for quite a few years now. We also have a couple private different dealerships, Mustang being one. It's been a good avenue. It gets me out of my bounds a little bit. Talks with growers, different growers, what their challenges are, and also allows me to help them with their challenges. One thing that we've been seeing the last 2 years in a row now, a couple years now, is farm economy starting to get a little bit tighter. Our cash prepays from fall have been down. That's usually the first inclining that things are starting to tighten up a little bit, and then it kind of correlates down the road from that. A lot of growers have been making hybrid decisions and backing off on some of the high dollar hybrids and just getting by with some better ROI packages as well.
I would bet there's some other challenges. What are some of the other challenges your growers at least talk to you about? Because in eastern Wisconsin, it's probably a little bit different than for us here in western Wisconsin, but there might be some similarities.
So one thing that we struggle with on our side of the state is we like everybody else we struggle with weather, but with the Great Lakes being right there, they really dictate how our springs usually are. We could be dry coming into spring through Easter, and then all of a sudden we'll just start getting wet because lakes will start to melt the ice off, and then they'll pull some moisture in. So it's always a telltale sign of what spring is going to bring. Nobody ever knows.
Talking with Zach Soltvet. He is with G&Z Farms from Seymour. Finally, Zach, for those that have never attended Commodity Classic, why should they come?
I think they should come and they can, like we said before, they can pick up a lot of tips and tricks, and it's just a great learning opportunity. Like we've always said, the seven worst words are to continue to do the same things we've always done, and we like to try and learn new things and get out of that realm, and hopefully it works. Hope for some different outcomes.
And when it's in San Antonio, Texas, and it's 80 degrees out compared to 15 at home, that's also a benefit.
Yeah, it's
Look at those of you that are listening, you don't see the smile on our faces when we mention 80 degrees here.
yeah. We loaded a couple semi trucks with some wheat before we left, and Sunday morning was cold. After the warm week we had last week, it was a different change, and I was ready to get out of here.
Zach Zoltvetes with G&Z Farms from Seymour. From Commodity Classic, I'm Brian Winnikins. This is the WRDN Morning Farm Report.